Hey everybody, welcome to Chipper's Island for another episode. Today's video is about airing up your tires. Now, one of the things I did is when I first bought my rig, I went directly to Home Depot and I bought a drill set. And the drill set, all it is a simple drill with a battery and a charger. So this charges the battery. And following that, of course, I did get some drill bits as well. So I just believe that a drill is certainly a necessary component for your rig for tools. You should have a set of tools in one of your compartments, preferably on the passenger side, so that if you have to pull over on the highway, then you have all your tools right there. You don't have to walk out into the traffic. But the topic of today's discussion is my next purchase I made at Home Depot, which is a tire inflator. This model from Ridgid is, an R87044, and it operates on the same battery. And this thing is so good that I just have to talk about it. Now, I don't know anything about the Ryobi version or these other versions, but I do know this. I used this on my Odyssey. I picked it up 3 weeks ago, and as soon as I got a chance, I took a look at the TPMS, the tire pressure monitoring system, and I found that my tires were off. One of the things an individual told me was those dualies in the back, both those tires should be evenly inflated. And then you have your front tires. So what I did is, as soon as I got a chance, I went ahead, I parked the rig and let everything cool down. The next morning I came out, tires were all cold, which is when you really want to measure the inflation on them. I already knew my tires were off. So I checked my tire pressure chart, which is located on the driver's side door jamb. And here's a picture of it here. And as you can see, it rates it as 75 in the front and 80 in the rear. So when you look at that tire pressure chart, guide, whatever you like to call it, it says 75 psi in the front tires and 80 in the rear. Now that's cold pressure, so when you're driving down the highway, your TPMS is going to show you something different. One of the things I love about this little gizmo, I filled up my tires on this battery. You can see there is a little gauge in the front, and if I hit the button, it shows 3 lights being lit. This thing is still 3/4 full. I haven't recharged it yet. I want to get it down. I like to exercise the battery, so I'd like to get it down to maybe 1 bar. At any rate, I charged the tires on this truck, and I'm still only shy 1 bar. And it will charge up to 150 psi, which is well above what this truck tire pressure is rated for. So what we're going to do is we're going to go outside, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how this inflator works. When you see how it works, you're going to love it. So I'm on the front tire on the passenger side of my Odyssey 24, and I just went ahead and checked this tire here, and right now it's sitting at 73 psi. So I need another 2 psi in it. Once you start this up, you can dial in where you want your tire pressure to be. So I'm going to bring it right up to 75. So there's 75. So I got it all set up for 75. I'm going to hit the trigger once, and it should inflate to 75. That's it. So that's today's episode for Chippers Island. Go ahead, if you will, and hit that subscribe button along with the thumbs up. And if you can, spread the word. Happy RVing and all the best to all.